So, spoiler warning, spoilers, spoiler, 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 spoiler. It's upside down. I'm reviewing The Cursed Child, so if you haven't read it and you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to leave now. Before I get this all started, I just wanted to make a quick shout out to another small YouTuber who I would like to consider a friend. I hope she considers me a friend as well. Yana, pronounced Yana with a Y, over on Enchanted Little Me. She made a review of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child a couple of days ago. While our opinions differ in some places, really good review, and yeah, you should check her out. As a book, as a standalone book, well, script, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But as a Harry Potter book, I was disappointed. Mischaracterization is a huge thing for me in this story. There's the complete and utter lack of relevance of Ron. They did, in this play, it kind of mirrors the movies in that Ron isn't really much other than a comic relief character. There's the fact that I just don't understand why both Albus and Severus are in Slytherin. Like, Slytherin is the house that represents cunningness and ambition, but I've never, in the whole story, I never really felt that Albus and Severus were really that ambitious or cunning, and it just didn't make sense to me. Like, I understand that that's a mischaracterization that the whole plot hinges on, but another mischaracterization that the whole plot hinges on is Harry being a shit dad. Like, the whole story kind of hinges on Harry and Albus's relationship and how it is kind of shit, which first of all doesn't make sense to me after living with the Dursleys for 10 years. I just feel like he knows what abuse is, and he would try so much harder to give his kids what they need to live a happy, healthy life. I don't know, it just never felt like I was ever reading Harry Potter. And I understand that they might have wanted to progress the adult characters in order to keep the thing fresh, to represent the fact that these characters have grown up now and they've become adults and they're different. They're not the 17-year-olds we knew. And I'm fine with that idea. It's just I don't think they handled it very well. I didn't understand why Albus and Rose hated each other. Like, I can understand that sometimes you just don't get along with your family, and sometimes there are reasons for that and sometimes there aren't, but I just never felt that there was any basis for it. Just, Rose just didn't like Albus, and I didn't get why. Time travel, it completely disrupts the established type of time travel in Harry Potter as well. It kind of hinges on the butterfly effect rather than the looped effect. For more information on that, I'll link a charlieissocoollike video below that demonstrates the two different types. But I just, it just didn't make sense to me to change the established type of time travel, which I get that might not bother some people, but someone like me who adores Star Trek, Doctor Who, science fiction, the like, it bothered the hell out of me. Queerbaiting, rampant queerbaiting throughout the whole book, because if one of them was a girl, there would be no doubt about them getting together. Scorpius is jealous when Albus talks to Delphi, which is really gay. There's the fact that there's the recycled always of Snape, which, I'm not getting into my opinions of Snape right now, but there's this kind of recycled moment of where, I can't remember which one of them says it. One of them says always in response to the fact that we'll always be friends, or we're good friends, or whatever, always. And you're trying to tell me that something that is widely held as deep confession of love within the Harry Potter universe being used between two platonically friend boys in a parallel isn't important in any regards to how gay they are for each other. I just didn't, like, what? Didn't make sense. Like, if you're trying to tell me they're straight, then why are you using what's considered the best love profession in Harry Potter to reiterate the fact that they're straight? Also, Voldemort had a daughter. Voldemort had a working dick and he didn't have a nose. Just... what the fuck? Ultimately, it just felt like it didn't have any impact on the story. It didn't change anything. It didn't... it's self-contained, I guess. It always felt like, when you read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, it felt like there was a jumping off point to go into Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. All along, up until the Deathly Hallows, where there was a great cut-off point where it was an ending. It was resounding and it was perfect and I enjoyed it. But this video is going to be a bit of a mess because I haven't structured it. I just decided to turn the camera on and waffle. But I'm disappointed, honestly. I had high hope. Well, I didn't have high hopes, but I wanted to hope that this book would be good, would fix some of J.K. Rowling's bigger mistakes. I think ultimately I was always going to be disappointed in this book because I had always had such... the resounding ending of the Deathly Hallows just always felt perfect to me. Whereas this book feels unnecessary. It feels like it doesn't have any impact, any relevance whatsoever. I don't know, it just feels underwhelming overall. After all that, I'm going to tell you the two things that I actually liked about the book. Scorpius kind of reminded me of kind of a late Hermione in the books. Just the way he always knew random history facts and stuff. I just liked it. The way he spoke. And then I liked how Draco was characterised as well. And while I wish he could have had more of a redemption, but I'll take it. The book isn't very good, so I'm just gonna take those two things and be happy. I'm gonna leave this here because this is a mess and I don't know how to end it. I hope you all have... or no, tell me what you thought of The Cursed Child if you read it, and if you don't give a shit about it, I don't know, say something nice, because I'm just not having a good day in regards to this. So, I hope you're having a good day, and awesome veda. I'll let you go, and I'll see you tomorrow, and goodbye.